We're going to chop it up and top the scampi with it. Doesn't add a lot of flavor to the food, but it does add a beautiful color to the food, so it's always nice to have. And it does have a little bit of freshness to it. There we go. Our butter is just about melted in there. Actually, let's grate some cheese first, and then we'll do the parsley. Now this is a Parmesan cheese, a fresh Parm. We're just grating it in there. That mixed with the butter and the white wine is what makes a scampi sauce. All right, now we're gonna go with our parsley. And we've cooked some angel hair pasta. I've turned the burner off. So we're gonna pull that pasta up and we're gonna add it right into the pan and mix everything together. You want to try to drain the pasta as much as you can. We don't want really any water to interfere with our butter sauce. We're going to mix this all together. Trying to be careful of the clams because the clams, once they're cooked, will fall out of their shells. And we want to keep those guys in their shells. It looks nice for presentation and they're fun to eat that way. It makes sort of a little spoon that you can hold and eat them with. There we go. Now we're going to put it in our bowl and then we'll top it with some cheese. Lots of food here. Again, you could feed a lot of people. A wonderful scampi meal. Get my cheese and grate this over the top. And you see the tails of the shrimp add color because we left them. Some people like to just pick them out like that and eat them that way. That's fine too. And you see the shells from the clams. They look nice in there. You can actually move them around to the edges before you bring it to the table for your presentation. There we go. A beautiful, colorful dish that you'd be happy to serve. Now we've made our scampi and we have our cheese bread, but to start the meal we're going to make a little salad. It's just a basic green salad. We're going to use some romaine lettuce. We're going to just put that in first. And we're going to put a little bit of spring mix on the top of that. Now spring mix is the early greens. They get them when they're young. It's basically a lettuce mix. It's just a little younger, a little more tender. And then we're going to put a little bit of onions and some pepperonis. Now pepperonis on a salad you may have never thought of, but here at Capone's we use them on all of our side salads and they really make a nice salad. And then we're going to top that with a little bit of mozzarella and some olive salad right in the center. Some black olives and a couple of tomatoes. And I'm going to grate some cheese right over the top of that, and that's going to make a really nice salad to serve with our scampi. Now you could serve this with a vinaigrette or you could serve it with oil and vinegar. We're going to use one of our vinaigrettes for today, the sun-dried tomato.
Kulik Busby Law Firm. We handle all types of cases: criminal defense, domestic and family law, personal injury, just to list a few. Our office is located at 801 Washington Avenue in Ocean Springs, above Loveless Drugstore. Call us today at 228-872-5026.
Se habla español.
Kulik Busby Law Firm.
Are you tired of hiring and firing contractors because of unreliable services? All you have to do is make one call to Arthur's Drywall Contracting. They will deliver the look you want for the price you can afford. Arthur's Drywall Contracting has over 50 years of combined experience and will bring the experience to you coast to coast. Arthur's Drywall and Contracting, located at 6449 Mackerel Drive in Goshen. Contact Arthur's Drywall Contracting today. Reliable services for a price you can afford. 228-366-3059.
Thank you for joining us today at Capone's Kitchen. I hope you enjoyed our Scampi show. We made a side salad to start our meal off with, and we're serving it with our sun-dried tomato pesto. Our appetizer that we made is a cheese bread with fresh crab on the top, and it all goes wonderful with our shrimp scampi with clams and scallops and shrimp. Now, I would like to pair this week with a Chardonnay, because we use Chardonnay to cook with, okay? The same Chardonnay that we put in the pan to make the scampi is the same wine that we're going to use to drink. If it goes well with the dish when you're cooking, it goes well with the dish when you're done. And I hope you join us next week when we're going to be making Big Al's meatballs. So until then, ciao bella.